Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna go over Absolute Superman number 2, which came out yesterday. um Issue 2 read a lot better than issue 1, let me tell you right off the bat. I really enjoy issue 2, and I'm surprised I'm saying that about a book written by Jason Aaron. Jason Aaron is not on the top of my list of good writers right now. I think he has done a lot of awful stuff. I'm not gonna go over it again. I mentioned it in past videos, but I think he did a bang-up job on this one, and you gotta give credit where credit is due. Issue number 2 read a lot more solid, and I really felt like I was reading a book about Superman. Yes, this is an alternate version of Superman, but at the core, he is a good guy. He is still Superman, and this read like it, and I enjoy it a lot. Also noticed that, I didn't dawn on me last in the first review of issue 1 that the logo of Absolute Superman is different. They went different, and in my subconscious, that's, it does hit you that this is a different Superman, when especially when they change the logo. This is not the classic Superman logo, how they spell it, using that classic font that they've used for decades. So that hit me today that yeah, this is a different Superman, and they even they did it in such a subtle way, but Absolute Superman is that's not how the font that is usually used to spell Superman. So right off the bat, that makes it feel very different. Anyways, let me go on. I think Rafa Sandoval, once again, his art elevates this story a lot. Great visuals, man. Great stuff. Great action. So we continue. We pick up right from where the first issue left off. We get a one-page glimpse at Krypton, the way Kal-El used to be as a kind of a moody teenager stuff. To me, so far, the weakest parts about this book are the parts in Krypton. I'm not fond of going back to the past to Krypton. I think Krypton should pretty much be left alone. But this is an alternate version. I understand it. So yeah, we do get these glimpses of a younger Superman. This Superman did not come to Earth when he was a baby. This Superman came to Earth as a teenager, basically, and that's how he was sent, similar to the classic origin of Supergirl. And she was sent when she was more grown up, and Absolute Superman was apparently sent to Earth as a regular teenager. And it's different, it feels different, and it's going to be interesting to read how that's going to play out when Krypton is completely doomed, and the family decides that only he can leave. And Jason Aaron is building up to that moment. But in this particular issue, the story takes place more right after Lois Lane captured Superman, snuck up on him, and then handcuffed herself to him. And there's some funny moments. Still, the issue's not perfect. There's some things that do annoy me. I'll come up to them. One of them is that Lois Lane kept shooting Superman in the face with her shotgun, and with her energy gun, and she kept shooting at him and shooting him right in the face, and claiming that he was resisting, when in fact he's not resisting. He just wants her, he just wants to get loose, and for some reason he wants to, she wants to capture him, and they want to hold on him. And this group, Lazarus, this group called Lazarus, that Lois Lane works for. She's a soldier. They're all saying, "Oh, he's being violent. He's attacking and all this and all this stuff. Let her go, scumbag. Suspect is resisting arrest and all this, and he's attacking Lane, and he might be resisting the way I see it, but he's not attacking Lane. Lane attached herself to him, so that's kind of whack, kind of contradictive in what the picture says and what this group of people are saying. Are they stupid? They're not realizing that this guy just doesn't want to be captured. Yes, he's resisting arrest, but the guy just saved some lives and stuff. He's not doing anything wrong. So they could have approached this differently, in my opinion. But then, Superman takes action and things pick up from there, because it shows that this Superman, although he's not he's not a master of his powers yet, he is smart enough to think things through and to plan things out and to plan an escape and do things without harming others. There she goes again. Lois Lane shoots him again in the face, and he tells her, stop doing that. Oh, so now you're talking to me? Yes, because you're making it very difficult to save your life. And that is what he's trying to do. And Lois Lane is kind of stupid not seeing that he's trying to save her life. I mean, this, and her teammates too in Lazarus, they started shooting, and they're not thinking that Lois Lane is attached to this guy. She's handcuffed to him, so they're putting her life in danger. And that's when Superman takes action, and he's trying to de-escalate things, but at the same time he's trying to save her life. And Lois Lane is kind of, she kind of acted stupid and ignorantly, but and then we see that for the first time this absolute Superman character take flight, and it looks different. There's a lot of different stuff with his powers. His suit is called Soul. It is sentient. It advises him. He reminds me of sort of Skeets, like Skeets, the little robot that helps Booster go out, and he's a robot and he calculates things, and he assists Booster Gold. And only this time Soul has the form of a suit, his suit, and they team up basically, and it's an interesting distinction from the regular Superman. This Superman, he has superpowers, and he manages to do stuff, but he also has that suit, and that suit helps him out, helps him control things, and here we go. The cape, I'm not, this is not really a cape. It's sort of like sand. It's very weird stuff. Let me just say, it's very weird stuff that I can't grasp. Jason Aaron going out of his way to establish that this Superman's powers are weird, they're different, they work differently from the regular Superman, and I get it, I get it. The action is great. Rafa Sandoval makes everything look amazing. I like this shot over here. And once again, Superman saves her life, and Lois Lane is an idiot. She keeps shooting him in the face, and it's ridiculous. And I think Jason Aaron is going at it for like a humorous type of thing, but it is, to me, it doesn't. It's not funny. It's kind of stupid that she's not smart enough to understand that she's shooting a guy that has saved her life several times up to this point. turn the page. So they have some more discussions, but you know, this issue is action packed, a lot of good stuff. It is established that Lazarus has a computer, and they call their computer Brainiac. So I guess, you know, it remains to be seen if Brainiac has Kryptonian roots or not, or this Brainiac, but he is a sentient computer, and Lazarus depends on this Brainiac computer for a lot of things, keeping data, keeping information, and reporting events and arrest and things that they do. But I enjoy the most about this issue is that Lois Lane slowly starts to realize that Superman's not a bad guy. He is a good guy. He is a hero. So yeah, you know, I like it when a character goes through a transformation, starts as one thing, but then slowly the story makes her change her mind, and this is what's happening with Lois Lane. She's no longer she lowers her guard eventually, and she starts realizing that, you know, Superman is not a bad guy, and she's starting to understand that, and she realizes that he just saved her life, and he's looking to save other people's lives, and they come to kind of an understanding of each other a little bit more, you know, and I like that. And so, you know, and there's also Jason Aaron did a great job of conveying that there's an attraction between both of them. They're both young, and they're attracted to each other, even though they're on the wrong side of things at the moment. And then you know, Superman just takes off, and Lois Lane is left realizing how wrong she got the guy. You know, how maybe she should think things through, and yeah, it's pretty good. And then we hear about the Brainiac computer that I mentioned, and Lois Lane decides that she wants to write a report, but with her own words. You know, she needs to just make sure that the right things are said about Superman. And she starts typing, and then, you know, she starts acting more like the reporter that she actually is in the regular universe. So there's glimpses, but what I like about this so far is that this Superman, absolute Superman, is still heroic. He doesn't kill. He wants to save lives. He's a hero. Unlike Wonder Woman, absolute Wonder Woman, I think that book is really awful. That character might as well be a villain. She's from hell, and she disrespect military authority and a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll make a video about that, you know, that book later on. But it's different. And then, you know, absolute Batman also, he also kills. He also, you know, he's an outlaw, and absolute Superman is an outlaw, but he is a good guy at his core. And then we get more glimpses of Krypton, more glimpses of his mother Lara, saying how great she was when she was 12 years old. It's a weird choice that, you know, Lara is a mechanic of some sort, but she's not only a mechanic, she's sort of like an inventor. She's like a female Tony Stark in Krypton, basically, just to simplify things. And his dad is a miner, and yeah, there you go. So, you know, great issue. I think it played well. It was a lot better than issue number 1. I love the action. I love the drama. The Lazarus organization, they're a bunch of assholes. You can see this Peacemaker just killing people for not doing what they ask. And yeah, there's more to be seen, obviously. Next, the last days of Krypton. So I guess issue number 3 is gonna be very Krypton, planet Krypton heavy, and I think we're gonna see that play out, how this younger, more grown-up Superman was sent to Earth and what happened to his parents and stuff. Issue number 2, from a scale of 1 to 8, I give it a solid 8. I believe it's pretty good. It read a lot better than issue number 1. I really enjoyed the action. I really enjoyed the drama. The story moved forward. The character Lois Lane was not as heavy-handed as I thought she would be. She's kind of stupid a little bit, but she acted more like a good woman in this issue. So hopefully that keeps up. Thank you guys for listening to me. Give me likes or dislikes if you have to. Please subscribe to my channel. Just click that subscribe button. Thank you very much for listening to me, and keep watching. Thank you. Peace.